So this is the second part to the story about, moving when God say move. So we did, of course, start looking for a house. So we were determining, where we wanted to live. And so we decided to get us a home out where my daughter and her husband are. And that's what we wanted. We wanted a slower pace. We wanted country living. We want a place where we can have a yard, because we don't have a yard where we live. We wanted to be able to raise some chickens and quail. We have quail already. And plant a garden, grow some fresh fruits, just live that good country life. We just decided that's what we wanted. That's how my husband grew up. Every time I go to his home, his hometown, I am just enthralled. I am in love with small town living. Every time we go visit my daughter, I am just like, oh, I just want to be out here with you guys. Like, I just want to be out here. And I know, the story about the grass is always green on the other side, but I live in a suburban area, but I live in a highly populated suburban area right now. And, when I say suburban area, just think about hood suburbia. It's not like suburbia, it is hood suburbia. It's nice, but it's, things are happening all around, like you can see it. And like I said, I live on this property, and it's time to go. It's time to go. And God said, when you leave, I'm going to show you something. Now, I'm saying to you, I don't know what God has for me, but I want to be obedient. I want to be like Mary when the angel came to her and told her, you're going to have a child. And she said, how? I've been with a man. And he said, the Holy Spirit is going to come upon you and you're going to conceive. And she said, be it unto me. So that's what I'm saying, Lord, be it unto me. Whatever you have for me next, I trust you. I believe you, and I don't worry about what I think or what I know. Now, every person that I said, we're moving, I'm leaving my job, we are buying a house, no one's first reaction was, oh, that's wonderful, or congratulations. I promise you, no one. One of my closest friends at the church that we attend broke my heart almost at church. I mean, I just literally just wept. And I didn't even know why I was weeping. I think I was weeping because it's a change that I'm unfamiliar with. I didn't know how to explain to her what it was that I was doing, why. I just knew that it's a God thing. And I think I expected that from her. Like, I think that I thought that she would be one person who would be like, oh, God is telling you to do this awesome thing. But when you think that people will see or understand or agree with what God has said to you, they will not. Just know that. They will not. They won't see what you see. They won't know what you know. And they don't have your testimony. So just, you still have to move. You still have to go, When I talked to my boss, she and I were, very close. What are you going to do for a living? I explained everything to her, like, I'm going to work with my husband. We're going to build our business. I have another business of my own, like, that we're not completely, I'm not working in. I'm not functioning in, because I work here every single day. Like, I have things in my mind. Like, God has been preparing me, like I said, for a year and a half to do this. I just did not move, And so he gave me backup plans for my backup plans already. You know, there were things that he had already been putting in my mind to prepare me for this. And some things I did not complete. Like there were certain tasks, because you'll get a list of tasks, things to do, and I haven't completed. But I will, because I'm gonna mind God. I'm gonna do what He say. So, you know, well, what are you gonna do? Do you want to work part time? What are you gonna, y'all? You know, it's coming to the winter. Like, what are you gonna do? Like, why are you putting these doubts in my mind? Like, why wouldn't you just say, oh, congratulations, I'm happy for you? You know, no, no one. But I know it's God, so I'm gonna move. And I expect to have problems, for it not to be sunshine and rainbows, but maybe it will be. I don't know. God is great. He's awesome. When I took this move, when I did this, when I first took this job, it was the same thing. I met opposition from my own family, you know, like, don't do that, don't move there, don't go that place, that's horrible, you're too far away, da 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 da. I heard all of those things. And in the almost 5 years that I was there, I've housed every member of my family, my immediate family, all of my children, my daughter-in-law, my son-in-law, you know, like everyone has been housed there. It was big enough. It was, you know, room enough. There, when my daughter and them were in their camper, their RV, they were able to come park it, stay there. It was just a blessing. It was not something that I regretted doing at that time. And I still do not regret it. I know that there are times and seasons, and this season is over. It's time for the next thing. And God blessed me all the way through the time that I spent there, and God is going to bless me in this new time. You know, I expect great things. I expect great things. And the reason I expect even greater things is because I've grown closer to God in this time. We found an awesome church, an awesome congregation, a wonderful pastor, his wife. Everyone at this building, at this church, is phenomenal. And I want to say that we're moving 2 hours away. And that's the one thing. It's like, oh my God, my church, you know. But God is not in a building. You know, God is not in a pastor. He is, but He ain't. You know, God is here. I'm the church. You the church. We the church. So whatever God tells me to do, that's what I'm going to do. Our plan is to continue to go to our church. That's the plan. But you know, I just told you, if God say do something different, then that's what we're going to do. My son-in-law and my daughter have started a online ministry, and they're doing deliverance and teaching a Bible study, and I can foresee what is going to happen with that, because God is moving powerfully and faster than, you know, we can imagine. So things are changing. Life is going to change, and we have to be prepared to change with it. So I said all of that to say that we're on to our next new adventure, and we're just gonna follow God. And I'm telling you to do the same thing. Read your word, pray, build your relationship with God, and trust Him, because He is for you. He is not against you. All right, y'all, have a blessed day.